past couple of weeks we haven't done a whole lot. We've been just training the same way we do normally every week. Up until this week we're easing off a little bit. It's really only a 3-day-ish rest. It's not like a full, what we call taper that we would do for A10 championships. We just get a little bit of rest for a few days. Like today they're not spinning as much, they're stretching instead of doing dry land for a half an hour. So they do that today and then they'll get up and race this week.
Well, I wouldn't call it 2 weeks off because week 1, the first 8-day cycle, was the heaviest training cycle they've done of the year. We had some tremendous performances. Now this week, we're just backing off a little with the volume and intensity so that we're prepared for some season best performances. So I'm looking forward to it.
Well, the past 2 weeks have been pretty rough, but we're looking really good. And this past Saturday, some of the guys like Chris Inglis is going amazing. Everybody was going really fast this Saturday, and we're just really pumped up for the meet.
We put a lot of hard work in, and we've been really concentrating on the events that each individual will be swimming. So we break up into lanes and do a lot of different workouts depending on what events each girl is going to be swimming. We spend a lot of time with hard work, mentally and physically preparing ourselves.
We kind of train in cycles where we prepare for certain important meets over the season. The Terrier is definitely our biggest meet. It's where we got our seed times looking at the championships. So Russ works us hard throughout our training cycles. Now coming to the end of this one, we get a bit more of a rest, so we can swim fast.
I'm expecting big things out of all our swimmers. I think it's going to be exciting to see the freshmen swim for the first time in a trials finals meet in college, and the relays are going to be a big thing. So this is where we get our seed times for the Atlantic 10 Championship. So the relays are going to be huge, which I think we're going to do very well because we've had some fast relays in our dual meets, even here at Boyden. So I think the relays are going to be something to see.
Well, I think we'll see the whole squad swim the best times of the season. Obviously excited to see the distance kids swim because they've been doing so well in the training dynamic. Chris Inglis and Joyce Award have been training really well. Want to see the sprinters step up and get a little bit faster in there. So I wouldn't say there's many specific names that I'm looking to. I'm looking for the whole team to perform well.
The outcome from the Terrier meet is to see where you are at this time of the season. This is midway through the season. We've had a few dual meets. You get a little bit of rest and you should be able to really get up and race during this meet. Trials, finals, it's a long meet, but everyone should be swimming fast at this meet.
Place, obviously you want to win, but that's not the important thing. The important thing right now is individual performance so that we can start focusing on the Atlantic 10 Championships so I can see which kids are going to be able to produce season best times at the end of the year, or lifetime best times. So this Invitational is in the NCAA format, so there's swimming trials and finals in the order of the events that they'll be at the Atlantic 10, so it's a good evaluation process as we focus in on which kids are going to be representing UMass at the Atlantic 10 Championship.
Basically, it's the midpoint through our season. We can see how we're doing so far. Certain things that need to get changed in our race, in our strategies, in our stroke technique. Now's the time to work on it in the second half of the season.
Well, we use our seed times for A10, so it's pretty important, but it's also not the end of the world because we just need to know that we need to work on what we did bad and just keep after it and keep working hard.
Well, we take the Terrier invite really seriously because it's our one meet that we get to wear really fast suits and shave and rest a little bit. We don't taper completely, but we rest a little bit for it because we really want good seed times for A10s, so the higher we can be on the seed list at A10s, the better heats we'll be in and the better opportunities we'll have, especially for relays. We really want to be in the last heat, the final heat, which is the fastest heat at A10s because you can race your competition much better. So we really want to get good times to be seeded with there. And it's really great to see, especially for all the newcomers, this is the big first meet that they get to see how fast they can swim. It's a really fast meet. The competition's really good for the new girls.